Hello, guys. Welcome to mine and Jackson's new show called Weekend Bullshit. This is just where we chat shit, talk shit, and have a laugh. So sit back and relax. I don't know. You all know me, Ad from the Cloud Cartel UK, and with me is.
Jackson Vape reviews. Been into reviewing for about 6 months now, so from all hardware for juice reviews, and I think, don't hold me to it, but I think in the UK anyhow, I'm the only one that does juice reviews two ways. So one juice done two ways, mouth to lung and direct lung. So check it out. However, what we're vaping on, Adam, what you got?
I've got quite a bit today. I've got the OG recoil on the heavy hitter. Pair of my 26s in there. And I just got this in. I'm a bad Englishman because it's the first time I've tried butter number 2.
What's that? I've seen that a lot, but what it's like?
Mate, it's unbelievable. Jam, do you like jammy Dodgers?
Well, yeah, but vaping them hot is a different
Mate,
ballgame.
it's unbelievable. It is so good. I think I've done 50 mils in 2 to 3 days.
Ah, yeah.
Mate, it is so. Everyone keeps going on about butter number 2, butter number 2. Try it, try it, try it. And I was like, not overly keen on the idea of vaping a jammy Dodger, but mate, get yourself some from Super Good. I think it works out £9 including delivery.
What, the 100 mil?
Yeah,
That's not bad
so
at all,
it's
is it?
worth jumping over there because they do 9. I think go to 1 to 9. Then they've got the fruit version. So they do like a. Don't get me wrong if I don't know if this is wrong, but it's like a gooseberry champagne.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yes, they've
Yeah,
gone a bit fancy. But also I've got my work drag 2.
hashed out thing.
But on top I've taken off the passage and I've got the drop 1.5.
What's that like?
Mate, it's really good.
Honestly.
Really, really good. And are you a dripper or are you a painter?
Yeah, I'm mainly an RTA guy, to be fair with you, but I
Yeah,
do like dripping. When I'm at home, I do like dripping.
because literally that's it, and it's off. And
Ah,
there's literally just two knobs, and it just slips straight in. And it is so good, and the airflow on it. Because have you ever used the original drop?
no, you see, I never got round to using that, obviously, because I come into it a bit later, and I think it was out way before I got into it.
Guy
Is it
like
any different from the original?
the deck is identical. There's no
Yeah.
difference to the deck because the guy at work is still using the original one. He won't buy it. He's bought like an RDA with Vaping. He's bought loads of other RDAs. Keeps going back to the drop. It is identical, but the airflow, it's. Let's
Yeah.
see if I can. Don't know if my camera's going to pick this up. There's lots of honeycombs,
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it does really good direct lung. Restricted direct lung is so good. It is so for £22.99.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
Well, under £25 including shipping. I think it's Evolution Vapes have it for that
Evolution
price.
Vape. Yeah, I've ordered off them a few times. They're pretty good, to be fair.
It's worth getting that. It is worth getting that. I would suggest that. And I've got my all-time favourite English liquid,
Come on.
Bloom
Never heard of it.
Cucumber Cantaloupe.
Nah, you can't be vaping stuff like
I
that.
know it sounds weird. You can't taste the cucumber, but you'll like it because it's really icy. It's cold.
Yeah. No, it's got to have ice, tons of ice in.
But
Tons of ice.
I'll only get this when it's on sale because it's normally like £20 a
How
bottle.
much?
It's
For 100
normally
mil?
yeah, it's normally £20. But you can get it for like I managed to get it for 9, £10 on the sale. So whenever it's on the sale, I'll always pick it up. It very rarely comes
Yeah.
on sale. But yeah, if you can get your hands on some of that, oh mate, it is so good.
Just like to say, massive hi to Nature Vape Mark for popping in. Appreciate that, Mark. Thank you.
Hello, mate.
Thank you. Blah.
And lastly, I've got billet box
Yeah.
with the Hakuzeda with a pair of my mouth to lung, well, one mouth to lung Stagger Fuse Clapton, and I treated myself to a new liquid. And if you're in the chat, I'm really sorry, but lemon nom 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 or whatever it. You ever heard of these ones?
I've
Lemon
never
nom
heard of it.
nom.
Well, I take it's like a lemon bonbon.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah, but it's called lemon nom nom. People have been raving about it for a couple of years, and I was like, it was on sale for £3, so I got
Yeah.
that one, and I got water nom 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 nom, and in my eyes, they're both horrendous.
Really?
They're really not. Well, I personally don't like them. You don't really get much taste from it. With the lemon ones, it's just it's not even artificial. It's just tastes rank. No, it's not very nice to say, but I really don't like it. I know lots of people do.
Did you buy them on offer, or is that their full price at?
No, it was on offer £3 from, I think they were like 11 or 12 quid for 50 mils.
Really?
So I thought, you know what, sod it. Everyone keeps going on about it for years. Like when I started vaping, people going nuts over it, and I was like, I'll give it a go. See, even Anthony Rebellis says never like nom flavors.
Yeah.
The name's good, but
It sounds alright. I personally wouldn't get. I really don't think I could vape anything lemon. I don't know. Especially if it's pronounced out flavoured. Do you get what I mean? If it's a straight off the bat lemon, I don't know.
well, I got given a bottle of, I won't give the name of the company, but they done a lemon tart, and it was like what they class a high end liquid. Oh, I took one vape in it and I nearly threw up. It made me gag. It was that bad. It just tasted off.
Really?
It's like, you know, the lemon tarts you get when you was a kid that your nan used to get.
Yeah.
Imagine leaving that out in the sun for about a month and then trying to eat it.
No, fuck that.
It wasn't for me. But Jackson, what are you vaping on? That's me done. Sorry.
A few things. So we'll start off with the first thing. We've got the Bishop mouth to long tank. I don't know if you can see it very well there. It looks a bit dark. We've got the Bishop, obviously available over from Nature Vape. And in that, we've got, well, I can't pronounce half of it. It's a tobacco, a net tobacco. It's denim, as you can see there.
Oh, yeah.
See the bottle very well?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Can you hear my volume?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nobody else can.
Keep talking.
Hello?
There you go.
What, you definitely hear me?
Yeah, you're up on the equalizer.
Apparently nobody else can in chat. Don't know. Definitely should be. Oh.
Right, now try it.
Hello.
Yep, you're up and about.
Definitely.
Can you shout anyone in chat? If you can't hear Jackson, give us a shout.
I might just double check mine.
Yeah, Anthony Romella says I can hear you.
Oh yeah. So So where was I? So obviously, this net tobacco Denin, it's a French tobacco. So that's in the Bishop mouth to long. That's not too shabby. And then we've got the Reborn Met Mod with a Glacier RDA sitting on top. And in there, we've got some juicy fruits. I've added a lot of cool ladder in this. I mean, a lot. You know what I mean? And that's quite nice, to be fair. Last but not least, we've got the Aromarizer Plus V2. And in there, we've got, I don't know if you've heard of it. Well, most people, it's probably the most talked about juice right now today, is TVP's line, the Shake 'em Up cracking juice review on my channel.
I saw that pop up on Instagram.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice. There's three flavours, all available from Nature Vape. I think he does. If you buy all three, they're 100ml bottles. If you buy all three, you get them for about 36 quid. And as you can see behind me, I got the rest of them. So you got Kill 'em Berry, and then you got Shake 'em Up, and then you got the tart flavour. Now that is very good indeed. So that's sitting in, as I said, the Aromarizer Plus V2, and that's about it, mate.
Is that an Aegis? Has that got your own little logo on it?
Oh yes. The problem with this though, because the screen, the HX, it's scratched to the hilt, mate. Scratched to the hilt, and then to top it off, can you see that in camera? The lighting looks shit. So I got me skin off. Chap called Hunk Tom Funk J. He does them all for the Aegises.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, so not too shabby. A few bits and bobs there. Keep it going.
My Aegis lasted 4 months. I've actually got it sitting here.
Which one?
Aegis X.
What have you done to it, man?
It auto fires. It turns off. It decides to not read ohms. I put a 0.10 alien in it, and it decided to ohm out at 8 ohms.
Really?
Yeah, it's I emailed them and I was like, look, this is what's going on, and she was like, can you video it? I was like, what, videoing it auto firing? At that time, I'm not really worried about getting my phone out and videoing it. In the end, I just literally use it because they've asked me to review this written review.
Yeah.
It's a expat.
Yeah.
And I've just literally got it sitting on there so I don't lose it. So it's literally just a stand, but it was horrendous.
Really?
It'd be sitting in the car and then it would just start auto firing, and then the ohms would jump and all the buttons fell off. It stopped charging.
And they're meant to be indestructible.
4 months it lasted me,
Flipping
but
hell.
that's lasted me over 2 years.
That's the drag, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've
drag too.
know a few people that got drags that have had them years upon years. Obviously, they look like yours, all battered and bruised, all the paint's come off, but they're still going. Like I said, with the Aegis X with me, the only problem I've had is because it's the whole screen. They scratch, and that's it. They look atrocious when they're scratched. And I've got the Legend, the Aegis Legend here.
Oh
I've had
yeah.
that for years, and the only thing with that is this, as you can see there, a little bit of paintwork's come off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Apart from that, mate, I take that to work every single day. You know what I mean? Just because I know if it gets scratched and bruised and battered, it can stand it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've got the Drag 2 now, and the Drag 2, that's why I used to work, and my trusty old Passage, I don't know if you can see the state of that.
That's bent.
Yep.
Okay.
It got dented, and I end up having to get the top cup and hammer it back on so the airflow doesn't move. But luckily, I got it in a place where I wanted it. That's lasting. I got that as soon as it came out, and it's still going strong.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's it, man.
The only problem with the drag is it does flicker with ohms. It's always 0.02 to 0.04 out.
Is it?
It's really weird, but it still runs perfectly fine. So as a work mod, it's great.
Yeah. Just a massive hi to Chris Doyle in chat. How you, buddy?
Hello, mate.
But yeah. Any plans for this week? What are you up to? Coils on the go?
Yeah, or as Chris has popped in, he's ordered a pair of mouth to lungs, Stagger Fuse Claptons.
He used my code.
He's got. He didn't use it, but I put the code on.
Fair bloody play, man.
But so I've got a couple of. I've had quite a few orders go out. Blazing Vape's got some.
Yep.
And I can't remember the rest of the people's names. So it's been a nice steady flow, but got a new build rig, which
I remember. Yeah, I know you showed me some of that, didn't you?
Like, it's like trying to tame the Tasmanian devil. I'm not even joking. It is so fast.
Yeah, but sure, does it make life easier?
At the moment, no. Because
Really?
I haven't really got. It's a completely different way of building. Because my build rig's the same one I've used from day dot, so I'm so used to it, and I sort of wrap about this high. So I wrap really high, where this is like this far away from the table. So it's just dropped everything right down and sped everything up, and not using the drill finger, because I was doing so many coils. I've got a trapped nerve in my neck and my shoulder.
Yeah.
And it was killing me just rapping. So I've got a foot pedal now. So I literally just have to use my big toe, and I go, because if you just push too hard, it just goes off on one. But yeah, I'm at that stage now where I'm still using my original build rig, but I'm taking my time to then try and learn. I might lift everything up so it's at the same level. Yeah. But 3 foot decor in 13 seconds. And I was doing 25 inches in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's totally different, man.
It's a completely different ball game. Yeah. So I only got it because obviously the coils are going up. The amount of coils are going up, and I use fishing swivels, sea fishing swivels. Yeah. And I manage to break them all the time. Once a month, I have to get new ones. So I've now gone to the old skateboard bearings in there.
Yeah, I remember them.
Do you remember Reds?
Yeah.
Bones. Yeah, that's what's in there. Like ABEC 18s or something like that.
Going back a bit now.
Yeah.
Back a bit.
That's why my knees and my hips are fucked. Fat boy skateboarding is never a good look.
You know, man. Is my volume still alright?
You're a little bit quiet.
Am I?
It's only a tiny bit. It's because I'm loud.
It's because you got a fucking microphone. I fucking ain't got nothing, man. I got the 10-year-old laptop's fucking volume to be going off, man.
It's right. I've turned mine down, so I'm at the same level as you now.
Well, I wouldn't know how anyway. I don't know if I can alter. I don't know how to alter it anyway. On the actual laptop, let me just double check. Yeah, it's at 100.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
We'll have to send you one of these.
Yeah, I'll have to get a microphone. Like I said earlier to you, with the camera I'm using, the Logitech, if I use the microphone off that, it tends to kick me out of anything. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a dodgy webcam or it's obviously me because I'm shit with tech. It's more than likely me doing something fucking wrong. But as long as everybody can fucking hear, that's the main thing.
Yeah, everyone says they can still hear you. I'm just quite loud, but I'm quite.
I do apologise. I will shout out now to everybody in chat. I'm a bit slow. Do things at once. Do you know what I mean? So trying to obviously look at chat because I use my phone and then obviously look at the laptop. I struggle with, so I'm being honest and open. You know
we all struggle. I'm quite bad at it as well, but I'm slowly getting there. But you got anything new in?
What review wise?
Yeah, are you allowed to speak about any?
I've just put out, so sort of the last sort of couple of days, I've just been putting out, like I touched on earlier. You've got, I think it is anyway at the minute. You've got the TVP juice line, as you can see. So we've brought out 3 flavours. They're all available from Marc over at Nature Vape. Obviously, if you buy all 3, you get a bit of a percentage off. I think it works out about 36 quid for 3 bottles at 100 ml each. So it's decent.
Still really good price.
Very, very good stuff. I will point that out. So I've got a couple of reviews out of them. One of them's Killenberry, which is banging. So it's kiwi yogurt. So that's really, really nice. And then obviously we've got Shake 'em Up, which is banana and strawberry sort of. I would class it, they say it as a milkshake, but I class it more of a sort of a smoothie to me. Obviously, taste is very subjective. So we've got a couple of reviews out for them already on the channel, TVP's juice. And then, I'm fucking trying to think now. I know it's a bit old, but I recorded it today. I don't know if you tried it, The Destiny by How
Never
Vape.
even heard of it. Is it an English thing?
Yeah, How Vape Destiny. Oh, it's cracking. Single coil. It's probably, don't hold me to this, but it's probably a year old.
Oh, okay.
Year and a half old. So I got that because obviously you know yourself with reviewing. I'm only a small reviewer at the minute, so I get a couple of bits sent in. I get stuff off Marc Nature Vape. I've had the odd couple of things off a chap called Eric that owns SimSig if you're in the UK. And I've just recently had a few bits off another fellow reviewer, and that is MF Vape Mike. So massive thanks to him. So he sent me a lot over. So I've been sort of ticking them off as I go. So I've got the Destiny RTA, that's recorded. I've just got to edit that, put that up. So that's up. And then I've got a few other bits. I'm trying to think. I've just literally put up the Crown 5 kit.
Oh, yeah.
So the Dual 18650. That's the tank, the Crown 5 obviously tank, plus the actual mod itself. So that's up on the channel. And like I say, with me, because I don't get everything sent in, it's very little of little people.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, because I've got family as well, I've got 4 kids. I buy as I go, if that makes sense. So what I tend to do is I'll have a look for bargains because you can pick stuff up now, mate. If you hunt around, you can pick stuff up. You can for literally couple of quid. I picked, what was it? I picked the iconic RDA up. I picked the maze up. £1 each, mate.
£1 each.
A pound. Brand spanking new. No
fucking hell.
No clone. The actual thing, £1 each. So little stuff like that. That's what I tend to do, is try and get something that I can get my hands on cheap. Obviously, not taking the piss with money wise, and then try and get something new.
Do you know what you need to check out? It's a
What?
good mate of mine. He actually helped me get off. Well, when I started vaping, I moved up to central London. I moved to Hammersmith, and
Yeah,
literally went into the local vape shop. And I just ended up becoming really good mates with him. He's got an
no,
online shop called Juice for Days.
juice for days.
Yeah, go in his sale, and I'm not even joking. He
Really?
buys everything in such bulk that he sells it off dirt cheap.
Yeah, I definitely will be looking at that after this.
Yeah, it's terrible. I went through a massive stage of whenever I was buying liquid, when I moved away from Hammersmith,
Yeah,
it was like just go on my site because you can pick it up in store or he will just ship them out to you. And I was like, let me have a look at your sale, and I was getting bottles for like 2-3 quid. There's like he sold M Turk's liquid. Do you know M Turk?
yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They sold his bottles, which are like 20 quid. He sold them for like 8 quid each on sale.
So you've got to be buying them in mass amounts to be selling them like that.
Well, I'm not going to give any. Well, I don't know if I'm giving trade secrets, but he buys for like 5 other shops as well. So they all
Yeah,
pull together and buy shitloads and then just split it,
no, you
which is a
can't.
brilliant idea.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You
But
can't.
yeah, check his site out because he's got some pucker stuff on there,
Yeah,
and he does
'cause
sales and hardware as well.
I brought. It's up there somewhere. I've been on about it on a couple of shows that I've been on. Because I'm on another show, as you know, Marc Nature Vapes on a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
And I brought a mod not long ago, the Paramore, the revived
yeah,
edition. So it's the second edition because apparently the first edition with the top cap, you had no venting. So they added a few bits, they changed a few things, mate. And it's not been out of the house, and all the paint was just falling off. The longer
really.
the days go on, yeah, it's literally here on the mat, and I vape it and I put it up. You know, before you go to bed and stuff like that, I'll have a mouth to long.
Yeah,
I vape it, all the paintwork's coming off. I paid 50 quid for it.
shit.
50 quid.
See,
It's
I
like,
had this. I had the same thing when I went to Vapor Expo when they released the Blotto,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I got the Splotto, which was their special edition for the launch, and it's got
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah.
pink specs, and it come with the bearded Viking kit. I've got it over there. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
I've washed, I've cleaned it out once, so it looks like this.
Yeah.
But
That's the
everywhere
block in
you
the pink,
look,
isn't it?
all the paint is just coming off it. It's
And
crazy.
how long did, basically, from when you had it, how long did it start all obviously peeling off, flaking off?
About a week, and it's
Nice.
like it's on my fingers already. And that was close to 50 quid. But the Blotto is amazing.
Yeah, I've got the Blotto. I've got the Blotto Mini actually. I did have the Blotto, the original, the bigger version, and
Yeah,
the deck snapped in half.
really?
Yeah, snapped in half, mate.
Fuck.
Literally in half. And then I thought, fuck that, I'm not getting another one because I was peeved off. And then I got the Blotto Mini on offer. I think I only paid 10 a mate for it.
Bloody hell.
It's in blue. That's the only thingy. I don't naturally go for blue. It's always normally black or
Yeah,
grey.
all my stuff's black.
You know, you can go metal or
Yeah,
silver. And then I thought a 10 is a tenner, and the Blotto Mini is banging. Banging
yeah.
clip.
I've heard a lot better things about the Mini than the full size one. I know Jedi's got a Blotto and he loves it. But I've just seen Jake Scrapwood is in the house. You're right, Jake. If you go check him out on Instagram, he does handmade mods
Really?
like out of wood and
Well, mate,
resin.
where's he based? UK?
He's American. I can't
Oh,
remember where you're from, mate. But he doesn't sell them. He just makes them and puts them up and he uses them. Mate, go and have a look at some of the ones he's made.
yeah.
They are so good. He's done some glow in the dark ones, little glow in the dark resin in it. He's really good. He made one for Nick with the Imperial side. I probably got it wrong. Imperial Rebel from Star Wars on the back out of wood,
Yeah.
and it glows in the dark, mate. It is so good.
See, the good thing about that, though, when you got a handmade one, nobody else has it.
Yeah,
So it's one of a
every
kind,
single one of them
isn't
is
it?
different.
Yeah, see, that's what I like is stuff like that. You know, I got worn. Oh, I'll get it in. I'll show you. Let's put the lid on. I had this made from on Instagram, Tree of Life. Have you ever heard of
Yeah,
them? Check that out, mate.
Oh, it's like
Dual
the old
21
Hammond
700.
boxes.
Yeah, Jackson Vape reviews. You know,
I can't believe his prices.
what do you reckon? 2 dear?
No, too cheap.
I paid. Oh, don't hold me to it, but I paid £55.
That is so cheap.
That is banging. That hits hard. That's dual 21 700. Mate, that hits hard. That does hit hard.
I keep going to bring myself to buy one, and then this is me just being honest with you. I think it's so cheap. Not made cheap, but the price is so cheap. I'm like,
Nah, I would
yeah,
honestly. You know, when I seen him on Instagram, and you know what you do is you flick through all the pages, you
yeah,
have a look at the photos and everything like that. I read the comments, and he got really good comments. And I spoke to him, and he was, you know, like with some companies, when you want to buy something, they sort of force you into it, like
yeah.
force you. He weren't like, he was totally opposite. He was like, look, take your time, see what you think. You know what I mean? We can do this. You can have anything on the mod for no extra cost.
See,
So
that's
you can have anything,
ridiculous.
mate. You don't want no more money. And then the customer service is banging. Then when he made it, he sends you pictures of
Oh,
all inside out, all pictures. Then when he posts it, he sends you pictures of it being posted and the receipt to being sent. You
bloody
know what I
hell.
mean? And he's always in constant contact. It's not you hand over the money and then you're left wondering if the mod's going to come. So no, I highly recommend the Tree of Life, mate. If you want a box mod, he does loads more. He does the single, series, parallel,
I've
anything you
just
want.
seen he's just put up. Was it today or yesterday? A wooden one.
Yeah, yeah. You see
That
what I mean? So
it
I
does look good.
definitely,
I keep
well, I
meaning to
thought,
go get one.
mate, I've been telling we've got Father's Day coming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Father's Day. I've been sort of telling the kids and the missus, what I want probably the same again or a single, because he does a single 21 700 one.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot more thinner. Something like more, obviously, my logo on one side, and then like the Joker on the second side, and
Oh yeah.
have it in purple.
Oh
You know?
nice. So what would you go for, like the comic Joker or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that stands out. I think that'd look good. I
Yeah.
think if you're going for, it's just my opinion, but if you're going for, obviously for real life looks,
Yeah.
I don't think it works. I think the Joker, the 3D effect, you know, and the splatter around it.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, yeah. That would look
You
really
know,
good.
so hopefully, fingers crossed. You can only hint enough, can't you?
Well, it's my birthday next week, and I wanted a new DNA 250C. So I was like, okay, I'll treat myself to one. And then she's looking at me and laughing. Oh, I'll get it for your birthday. I'm like, I need it now. I ended up getting the Thelema.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, Lost Vape Thelema. Oh, they're so
It's
nice.
here, isn't it?
Was it? Yeah, I managed to get it on sale. Um, and for the life of me, I can't remember how it was still a oneer
Yeah, I was going to say about 130 quid.
or something like that. But it
Yeah.
was no, it wasn't. It was. Tell you how much did I pay for? Oh, she's not even listening to me. It was just short of 100 quid, if I remember rightly.
But it's DNA, isn't it? So
Yeah,
no,
well, when the Odin come out, it was over 200 quid.
it's a lot of money though, isn't it?
It is a lot, but especially for coil building, you need that DNA board to get the accurate readings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need one. I need a good one now. So
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
yeah, I got all in black as well because they do ones with like snake skin and all stuff like that. I thought, oh, be a bit flashy bastard. But I end up just going for black with black calf leather.
Yeah.
So I went a bit swanky in the end.
Well, no, mate, you should have got the snake skin.
Oh, it's tempting, but then I just look like a douchebag. I have to get
No,
like.
you wouldn't. No,
But the thing is,
definitely.
it won't leave the house.
Yeah,
It's not.
well, no, not for that sort of money. You
See,
don't
my
want.
mechs don't leave the house. Well, I've only got one. But
Well, the problem with me, the issue I had with me is because I like obviously the regulated mods, Plus, I got quite a few mech mods which I do like, and the problem I got is, you know, as well as me, you shouldn't put them in your pocket. But my
yeah.
tendency was going to work with them, and then I'd leave them in my pocket, and it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So it was like,
Well, I'm
nah.
a clumsy bastard as well, so I drop everything.
Well, I'm the fucking same, man.
See, my billet box don't leave the house because it's expensive.
Yeah, you can't afford to, man. All it takes is you drop it and dent it, and then you're pissed off because it's chipped.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
why
I
the
mean?
drag's the only thing that leaves the house now.
That's what I've tended to do. Like I said, yeah, I'll take the Legend out with me because I know I've had it for well over a year. It
Yeah,
does the job well for me. If I drop it, I'm not bothered. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm
See,
not bothered.
this will go in the car with me. The old Ether and the Odin 100.
Oh, you got the ether.
Yeah,
What's that like?
it's a banging mouth to lung. Put the pin in. So
Is it?
it comes with a mouth to lung pin.
Yeah.
You have to put that in, and it's cracking.
What's it like on direct lung? Because I've well been interested in this, but I've been told it's crap.
I'm not overly keen on it as a restricted direct lung. I believe it was made for a mouth to lung.
Yeah.
But as a mouth to lung, the only thing that's shit about it is the drip tip.
Yeah, but you can change that though,
Yeah,
can't you?
but
So it's
but
not
if
an
you go
issue.
on Suicide Moz website, you can pick them up for 20 something quid.
Yeah, I've seen them for about 23, 24 quid. And then
But get
obviously,
the glass extension to bring it up to 4 mil. So see that's with the extension on it,
yeah, you see that looks all right.
and
Even
the
is
extension,
that the original drip tip?
yeah,
Yeah, see, I like that. The sort of drop barrel
yeah.
effect.
See,
Don't like-
I like big dorky ones, like the ones on my billet box.
Oh, you like the high fucking things, don't you?
See, there's a guy from Ukraine called Oleg, and he does massive dorky drip tips like this.
Nah, yeah, but surely with a massive drip tip like that, the time obviously the juices hit the wick and coming up the chamber into your mouth, you're gonna surely lose bloody flavour with it or something like
I see.
that.
I
Ain't
don't think you would, but I want to get a big one like this big for the top of the ether. So get
you? Yeah.
a nice tall one like that. But this guy Oleg, I can never remember his um his
What's
Instagram
that
handle,
Instagram?
and he does handmade titanium ones,
Yeah, you see, that'd be nice.
and they're really fancy. I'll send you the link for them, but
Yeah, you have to send me
you
the
have
link.
to use translate because it's all in Ukrainian.
Yeah, mate, I'm dyslexic, so it can be in English. I'll still struggle. You know what I mean?
Oh, see, Tobias has got an Oleg drip tip. They're so fancy.
Yeah, I'll
But
have to have a look, man. I'll definitely thinking about that ether now. Then, if you're saying it's pretty
yeah,
good,
I
I
want to
have.
get
I've
the
been looking at
Abyss
it for
and whack it
months,
on the Abyss.
and then a lot of people are like, "Oh, yeah, but it's not that good. It ain't that good." And then I'm in an hour in, but at 20 something quid, I don't think you can moan at sort of 25 quid, can you?
So I know that Jedi uses 70-30 liquid. That's a 50-50,
Yeah.
and I prefer it in the 50-50. See, I
Uh,
run that at, I think it's like 17 to 20 watts.
and it runs a
Oh,
dream.
yeah, I'll whack a battery in there now. But yeah, that's Yoda blood.
Yeah, yeah.
It was £2 a bottle. Because I've never when I started doing mouth to lung, I was like, oh, I'll just get some cheap ones to try it. But
Looking out, the vapor's pretty decent, isn't it?
yeah, that was 20 watts. But you can hear it. It's got a good little crackle on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, for 20 quid, I'd worth grabbing it. But when I first done it, I kept forgetting to put the pin in,
Right.
and I think the airflow's really turbulent.
Yeah.
Whack that pin in it and put a mouth to lung coil in it, mate.
Bang it.
It is so good.
Yeah.
I haven't even rewicked that, and that's been filled up. I've probably done about 30 mils of liquid in about 2 months.
See, you can't moan at stuff like that, can you?
No,
You
and it's
can't.
really well made as well.
Yeah.
And people complain. I've seen a lot of people complain about the top cap. I can't get it off. There's no issues with it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I think I'm gonna have a look and get one of these. I do. I've been toying with the idea for a fucking while, man. Do you not vape tobacco flavors?
The only one I do vape is Jake Scrapwood's. He does his own one, Scrapwood Original, and it's a honey tobacco
Yeah.
bourbon vanilla.
Ah, yeah. What
Out
milligram you got? What milligram's that? Any milligram?
That's just make your own out of the concentrate bottles, DIY. So mine's 1.5 because I'm a weirdo. I'm really low, and I've got a bottle of it there. I've probably vaped all in all probably 1,000 milliliters of it.
Fucking hell, man.
On a dripper, it's brilliant. It's got a really long steep time. I
Has
let
it?
it steep for about 4.5 weeks.
Yeah, but like anything, the more you let things steep, the better they get. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? I think they really do a hell of a lot.
yeah,
Like with me, well, to be fair with you, apart from the first, well, obviously when I quit smoking, I got obviously the kit that you get and you're fucking vaping, you're sucking the hell out of it to get
yeah.
anything off it. And then obviously I come off that, I got onto direct on. It's only been sort of the last couple of months, been getting on to sort of mouth to lung, a lot like my mouth to lung tanks.
Yeah.
And then I've been craving tobacco. So I'm sort of in the zone at the minute where I've got a few tobaccos, quite a few different ones, but they're nice. Don't get me wrong; they're really nice. They're smooth, but I haven't found a tobacco that's got that kick.
See,
If that makes sense, that extra kick.
yeah, the only ones that I like, 'cause I used to smoke a lot of cigars,
Yeah,
and I liked it was Cubano by V-God.
right.
That was outstanding. Decano by French E-Liquid. I got literally a little sample bottle at Vape Jam, and it was out. It was identical to a Cuban cigar. That was really
Really?
good.
Yeah, you see, that's what I need, something like that.
Or you can get hold of Coastal Clouds Cuban.
Ah, yeah.
That's really good. But also, talking about that, Cutwood Original do a really good tobacco as well.
Do they?
They're quite pricey though.
Yeah, see, some of the tobaccos I have brought, I've noticed you do pay quite a bit for. Like I
Yeah.
got some that I paid, they're only 10 mils. Obviously, the nicotine's already in them. So I've had them at like 6 milligram nicotine
Yeah.
and I paid £8 for 10 mils. And they are nice, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like the Kentucky, Drake's Kentucky tobacco, very, very nice.
Yeah.
Smooth, very got the smoothness to it. But I need that. I don't know if you call it the harshness. I want a bit
You
of
want the throat
harshness.
hit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Because I've vaped other tobaccos at 3 milligram, and they come across to me as 6 milligram. Because you got
Yeah.
that bit of harshness to it. But I need something that's got that kick, the extra kick. I just sort of at the minute I'm just sort of trying to get my hands on different tobaccos and vaping them till I
What
get the one.
what
And
I
then
found with a lot of tobaccos is they always throw either a caramel or a cream to it to try and smooth it out.
yeah, but I think with myself, I don't want that in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want that in it. It's like I've seen you get a lot of tobaccos with vanilla,
Yeah.
vanilla, vanilla. I don't want that. I just want a straight up harsh tobacco. That's it. That's more
Yeah,
massive thought.
there's not very many places that I know that just does a straight tobacco unless you go down to the old B&M and get the dodgy £1 Kentucky Golden Virginia thing, which
Oh
just
man,
is horrendous.
well, people buy them though, don't they?
Mate, it's
People buy
unbelievable.
them.
It makes me. I bought a bottle of the cherry one.
Ah, cherry sherbet.
Oh my god, that was. It just tasted like chemicals. I don't know how people vape it, but I've got to be honest. If it gets them off smoking, I'm more than happy. The
Yeah, I
vape.
think that's what you got to look at, ain't you? I think at the long, it's more, you know, cash wise. If you ain't got that amount of money, I think what is it? A bottle? It's about £5 for 60 mil. If you want a short for it's about £5 for a 60 mil, 50 mil.
Yeah,
Add your nick, so you're getting 60 mil for 6 quid. I don't think that's bad, but I've seen reviews on them, and a lot of people swear blind they're brilliant.
yeah. The thing is, the only bad reviews is you get with people that smoke what I suppose you call it premium liquids.
Yeah, but
It's like the proper big commercial stuff, but they're still using silica wicks, which they used 10, 15
yeah,
years ago. And
it's
I
not
see
bad.
people in the street using it, and they swear by it. So, well, if it stops you smoking cigarettes, vape what you want, mate. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, agree with you. Definitely, 100%. It's
But
just, I think what I've tended to find as well, I have in the early days when I quit and obviously got on to direct lung, you tend to get every flavour going, every bottle going. You sort of, I want that, I want that. And I've spent some money, like 15 quid on bottles, and they're rank, mate. They're rank.
I fell on my feet because the shop that I went to, the Juice for Days shop, you could try everything while you were there. He was like, what do you want to try? What you into? So I was like, I don't know. I quit on strawberry cheesecake, I think I quit on. And he was like, oh, try this one. I don't like that one. And then he would try another one, try this. So luckily I didn't lose money by buying shit that I didn't like. I ended up spending more because I found more that I liked.
Well, this is it, isn't it? This is what you want. But I think, like with myself now, flavour wise, direct lung anyway, I mainly stick to the one flavour. I do obviously vape other flavours, but it's very rare. And the one flavour is Congo Bongo, mate.
See, I remember you talking about that.
Stunning. There you go, bud. There you go. Stunning. Drip axe. I think this works out. I vape it at 3 milligram. So obviously, for 3 milligram, I think it works out about 13 quid. That's 250 mil. And that, obviously, the only thing I add to it is I add Coolada in, and I add about 15 mil of Coolada.
Bloody hell.
So it is ice, pure ice, and that's banging.
So you don't get the nicotine with the Coolada in it?
No. Well, with drip packs, they don't do it like that. So basically, you pick what you want, you bottle shot what you want. So you pick Congo Bongo, then obviously you can get, it goes 3 milligram, 6 milligram, 9 milligram, and obviously the prices go up because you get asking for more nicotine. So then they send you out a bottle of already base mix, which is your PG and VG.
Yeah.
You can have high or low, whatever you want. You get your concentrate at 20%. You mix it in, add your nicotine. So 3 milligram, you add 4 nic shots at 18 milligram. Brings it up. And then what I tend to do is leave a little bit less and add probably about 15 mil of Coolada. Jobs are good, mate. And that is ice. That is pure ice. But no, mate, that's what I like.
Coolada concentrate and super ice. Have you ever tried that?
How icy is that, though?
Literally,
mega.
It's horrendously cold.
Yeah, you see, that's what I like.
Oh, see, I used to love the icy stuff, like the Fantasy ice.
Yeah.
Mate, that makes my eyes water. It is so cold.
Yeah, you see, that's what I like. It's I got. You see the fantasy range behind
That's
me?
the one I'm on about. Yeah, the Fantasy, not Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
You're on about on ice.
Oh, that's so cold.
I have to add Coolada to them. I add Coolada to every one of them.
The mango one had me coughing. The lemonade one had me like coughing. It took about 6 to 7 puffs till I got used to it.
Really?
Yeah, it is too cold for me.
But it's like with some liquids out there, like with milkshakes and yogurts and stuff like that. I add Coolada in. You know,
Really?
You don't want a milkshake. Well, you don't want, say, a yogurt. If you've got a strawberry yogurt, you don't want it warm, do you? Would you eat strawberry yogurt warm?
No, that's true.
I don't like that. So I always add Coolada. It's like this shake 'em up, TVP shake 'em up that I got.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it is really, really good. But like today, I stuck Coolada in it, mate. Bam, different level. Cracking.
See, I've changed the way I vape because I started on strawberry cheesecake, and it was because I first started vaping when I went to America to see my family, and they don't smoke. They hate smoking. They chew tobacco.
Really?
And they hate the smell of tobacco, cigarettes. So my dad was like, "Look, just get a vape." Because my doctor was saying, "Go on to vaping," because I was doing like 60 cigarettes a day.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I was like lighting 5 off each other, just chain smoking.
Cigarettes or
cigarettes?
Really?
Yeah, it got so expensive. So I went to a little vape shop, and they had a lab, like a lab at the back, and they had their own liquids that they mixed there.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What are you into?" I was like, "That smells nice. What's that?" And I tried it, and I was like, "Right, I'll have a litre of it." So I vaped all that, and then I was in the UK, and I was like, "I don't know what I want." So I literally I ended up getting Breezy Shake.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've
It's
heard of
horrendous, but I quite like. I liked it. But then I moved on to fruits for like two and a bit years. But
that. Yeah.
now I'm a bit of a weirdo. Of a morning, it's either butter number 2, boule bolu. Don't know if you tried
Oh,
that,
yeah. No, I've heard of it. It
mate.
sounds a bit posh.
Yeah, it's Coil Ters liquid. He's a coil builder, and it's like a banana thing. You know, like Banana Man.
Yeah, I've had banana man.
Well, I've got Banana
Yeah,
Man
I've had that.
here.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine that's like a candy version. Boule Bolo's more like a upmarket cake version. So it's
Oh,
like a
like
posh version.
pastry sort of
Yeah.
note to it.
So it'd be that with a black coffee in the morning. And then I won't vape any custards for the rest of the day. It's always some sort of fruitiness. Or this was my go-to. It's the guy that's on my Coil show, Jay. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see that. World Enders. This
Yeah.
is handmade juice. It's all like berries and stuff like that.
I bet your handmade juice is better as well, isn't it?
Mate, unbelievable.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
There's a
Yeah.
guy, Sifu, who's on a show with Jay, and he does root beer, a root beer flavour, but it's
Oh,
like a craft root beer. So it's not like the janky shit you get from a
yeah,
can. It's
it's
like
made, isn't it? Yeah.
high end stuff. Oh, mate.
That's what
Someone's,
I want to do. At some point, I really want to do is mix my own. But I want to fucking hell, I'd mix some right shit, mate.
what you need
You
to
know
do
what I mean?
is do what I tried, because they all put their liquids onto ELR, which is e-liquid recipes.
Yeah.
And everyone just puts up their own recipes, and you can read the notes on all the concentrates.
So obviously, say like you pick one and it's got say 5 or 6 different flavors in it.
Yeah.
Where do you then purchase them off?
You can get them off Flavor Chef. We Make Me Vape is another one. I can send you all the links because
Yeah, you'll have
I've
to.
got
Yeah.
I've got my own concentrates here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
I want to
have a
start
chat
doing
with
that.
Jay as well because he gave me a couple of recipes.
Well, this is it. I tend to find because obviously with myself at the minute, I judge it by for one, I want ice, so I try and mainly pick something that's got ice in. And second, I'm more of a fruits. I am 90%, mate. I'm fruits. I vape fruits, and it's like you're saying you love cheesecake. Okay, mate. I had a cheesecake many years ago. You've got to have heard the company. I'll say the company, so sod it. It was called Dracula's Blood, right?
Never heard of it.
£5 a bottle, and it was strawberry cheesecake. I vaped it. I heaved. I fucking heaved.
Really,
I couldn't vape that, mate. Shit, I can't vape fucking cheesecake. No way.
the worst flavour I had was a deep fried strawberry Twinkie
Why the hell would you fucking vape that,
because it
mate?
was £3, and I was like, do you know what? I'll give it a shot. And I heaved so much, I burst the blood vessels in my eye. It was that bad.
Really?
Yeah, and I was vaping it at work, and I thought, nah, I'm not gonna waste it, so I'm vaping it. And the guy that I was with just grabbed it and lobbed it. He was like, "You ain't vaping that. It's fucking horrendous."
Shit, man.
That was so bad, and it was by Kingston E-Liquid.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
They do a really good tobacco. It's called Tobacco Blend.
I'll have to have a look because that's what I want. I want a decent tobacco.
Yeah,
I do want to start dabbling in making stuff because I think don't hold me to this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can make yourself something up for 10 mils, can't you? So if it's
yeah,
shit, you're only wasting 10 mils. You
yeah.
still keep the rest of the flavour in. So that's what I want to do. I want
Oh,
something. I
it's an
want.
art form. But the great thing about ELR is because the one thing I didn't understand, say like I want a strawberry, so
Yeah.
you go strawberry, and there's like 10 different companies that do it, and then there's like strawberry ripe, strawberry candy, ripe
See, this is
strawberry,
it.
strawberry
It's what,
strawberry, and then but the good thing
what would
about ELR is if you click on it, people put notes on it, so oh this one's more like this,
yeah.
so then you can just build your flavors, but then you've got to work out like are you mixing at 20% or 17%? Because correct me if I'm wrong, because I know Jay's going to chew my ass for talking about liquid, right? I'm not very good at it. But commercials 20%
Right.
is the concentrate, and I know a lot of the DIYs are like 8 to 9%.
Ah, yeah.
So it's more complexity to the flavors. But mate, seriously,
Yeah.
jump on ELR and just have a look through.
I will something simple. We'll do one flavour, mate. We'll do one flavour.
Well, me and the wife, she was like, just try and make some, try and make some. So I literally went on there and just bought a whole heap of shit. And I thought, bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. It smelt like mouldy forest. You know, like when you go in the forest the next day after it's rained, it's
Yeah.
that horrible smell. It smelled like that. It's horrendous.
Man. Shit. I want like a kiwi. I want a nice kiwi on ice with probably shimmering in the background, a bit of strawberry.
A bit of shiver of strawberry.
Shimmering in the background, a bit of strawberry. And I want a nice pear. I want an ice cold pear. Sweet, but not overly sweet. That's what I want, and I can't find. I've found no pear.
I guarantee you, go on there and you'll find it.
I just like to say massive hi to MF Vape, Mike. Thanks for joining, buddy. Thank you. So yeah, no, I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try.
You'll get on there and you'll be on there for a long time. That's what happens to me all the time.
It's just, but I think if I try one flavour, I only need possibly one flavour, don't I?
Yeah. The thing is that one flavour, there's so many. See, like I've got 5 litres of VG and 5 litres of PG. But then I said it, a lot of people, like I know Jay does, they buy the concentrates in like 30, 50ml bottles. Because they obviously know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're going to use it for.
10 mils. Little tiny bottles of them I buy. And then you just do little 10ml bottles because you only need maybe like 5 or 6 drips in each one, and then bit, and then do it with no nicotine, and then give it a go. But
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it.
I would check out Mixing It Up on KVTV. He does a juice channel with Sifu, who's really good. Overdrip. He's a Canadian. He's just released commercial liquid called Testing Grounds.
Oh, yeah.
And Mitch from Mitch Hogarth's Yogurts, and they do all their own liquids, but they talk about the components, and every show they decide to do a mix, and then they talk about it after, mate. And I've learned so much just from listening to them.
This is it, and it's tuning in and actually listening to them, because you're picking stuff up as you're fucking watching, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it ready, mate.
There you go. You can make your own liquid, and then you can release it. Jackson's pear, only pear.
You know what I mean? You can imagine it, can't you? I fucking done it.
But the one thing I find really weird about liquid is I hate when they put what's in it on it.
Why?
Because especially when there's like 5 or 6 things in there, you expect to taste that. It's like with this cucumber cantaloupe. It don't taste like cucumber cantaloupe.
Yeah, that's because it's probably muted on the cucumber, and it's probably a hint in there.
You could call it Bloom's Blend 1, and I would still vape it.
Yeah. No, I've noticed that you do with a lot of juices. You don't get everything out of what they're telling you that's in there. No, you don't. It's a load of bollocks. But some people will rule off. I've seen it, mate, with some reviewers when do a juice review. I'm getting the strawberry in the background with a bit of forest fruits in the front.
Yeah.
And then you've gone and brought it, and it tastes nothing like that.
Yeah.
You're thinking, fucking hell, what are you getting, mate? So, no, when I've bought them in the past, and I still do it now, I go off the bottle, mate.
Yeah.
Like the looks of the bottle. You know what I mean? It don't always go to plan.
Yeah, I'm always really funny with liquid. I normally stick to my normal ones, but I've been given a lot of liquid to try, and I go off what other people that know me will say, "Oh, give this a go. You might like it."
Yeah.
If I don't like it, I give it away.
Well, this is it. I've got liquids here, and I can't vape them. I've brought them. Like, I got a few custards, and mate, the Captain's custards. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I've never tried them.
The custard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to bullshit. The custard is nice. It is very nice, but it's not my vape. I can't. It's that. Oh, bakery. Is it what do you call it? The bakery notes.
Yeah.
The pasty notes. It's the smell. You're vaping and you're heaving at the same time you're vaping. I can't do it, man.
Did you try killer custard?
Never ever tried it.
See, I was addicted to Vapetasia for such a long time. Went back to it. Can't do it. Can't do it at all.
I think now with flavour, what I've found anyway at the minute with flavours is once you found something you like, keep it.
I vape it into the ground though.
How many flavours do you actually have on the go though? So in the day, how many flavours are you actually vaping?
3, maybe
3.
4.
See, I can't do that, man.
See, that's why I always have like the passage with me, and I'll always keep a packet of cotton bacon on me. So that's not even a plug, but cotton bacon, because I get not vapor stung, but I get blind from flavors after a while. I'll just lose the taste for it.
Yeah, but if you're fucking vaping, what's your average puff? So with me, vaping, if I rate obviously direct long, I average probably about 500-600 puffs a day. Ballpark figure. Wait, more?
I wouldn't even have. I've never counted.
Have you not?
No, it's something I don't know why. I've never done it. I've had vapes with puff counters on it. I've just never looked. I know of a morning when I'm having, I'll puff until my coffee's gone. So every 2 sips, I'll puff. So I would say a couple of 100 puffs a day. Well, I'd go for a pair of 18650s, and I would have to put another pair in on my way home.
Yeah, see, a lot of me. When I go to work, I go through 2 sets of 18650s.
What's this on? 111 watts, not volts.
Yeah, so you vape a bit higher than me. But most of the time, I average, depending on what flavour I am vaping, it's always between 80 and 100. I work for 8 hours and I go through 2 sets. Well, I don't go through 2 sets, so I've changed them halfway.
Yeah.
And then I come home and I've probably got an hour or 2 left of them. So I go through basically, in about a 9-hour period, I've gone through 2 sets of 18650s.
I see. I'm out of the house for about nearly 14 hours.
So yeah, double the time to me.
But I've stopped myself vaping on the motorway. But I don't vape on the motorway anymore.
Why not?
Because especially when I'm puffing and you got your window open, the car just fills up and it's all in front of you. And B, I'm trying to now cut down on my vaping because I find if it's in my hand, I vape it. I'm constantly at it.
Do you not? So when you go to work, do you not take your mouth to lung setup?
No.
No, that's what you need to be doing, mate. That's what you need to be doing.
When I'm at work, it's in the cupboard. So I only go out. I only vape if I have a coffee or a drink.
Really?
Yeah, so I always either have water on me or a coffee. And then I'll go outside and I'll sit out there for 10, 15 minutes, drink the coffee, just puff as much as what I do in 15 minutes, and then I'll put it away again.
Yeah, I just tend to go out probably every 40 minutes, something like that. I tend to go out and vape, and that's it. I don't need a drink with it.
See, I always have to drink water.
No, I don't. I can't. I understand you're meant to drink it. I'll tell you one thing, though, from the vaping that I get, is because obviously you're meant to drink. They say you're meant to drink X amount of water, don't they?
Yeah.
But some days I do, some days I don't. I wear glasses. So,
okay.
You know, I don't wear them at the minute. Well, I haven't worn them for years upon years. I wear contact lenses. And the thing with vaping that kills me is if I don't drink water, my eyes dry out.
It is.
You get what I mean? And the contact lenses are like in my face, and my eyes are like, whoa.
Well, I don't know if it's the VG or the PG. It's the VG. It actually dehydrates you.
Yeah, hammers me.
Yeah, I have to drink. I've got a massive bottle of water like this, like a huge one, and I'll drink that throughout the day.
Yeah, I need to do that, but I look at that and then I look at Lucasade and something like that, and I just
see. I've had to stop drinking fizzy drinks. Like I've got a Coke tonight, which is the first time in a long time, because obviously I'm going to be up till early hours of the morning, and if I drink coffee now, I ain't sleeping. So that's why I resorted to a bit of Coke, and that perks me up. But I find myself being, after we've done this, I will go and neck so much water.
Nah, see, I can't. I'll be pissing for England, mate.
Well, you do that for the first couple of days, and then somehow your bladder gets used to it, but then you end up just pissing like a racehorse. You're there for like 10 minutes.
Nah, sod that, man.
No, it's always good. So that's
So,
how I've done it. Because if not, I'm just continuously vaping.
luckily, see, where I work, I can if I wanted to. I could take the piss and go out all the time and vape, but I don't. What I tend to do at the minute is obviously I always take the Aromarizer Plus V2 just for the simple fact, my personal opinion, I think it's the best tank out RTA out there by miles, with the best flavour by miles. And look at the size of the glass. So the amount of liquid that you can get in it is fucking ridiculous. So what I tend to do is before I leave the house, I fill it up to the top.
Yeah.
I let the juice flow control, fill it up a little bit more to get that few extra mil, and that lasts me. And then get the mouth to lung on the go if it's the bishop or whatever on the day, and that lasts me for my shift. Then I come home and vape fucking something else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what I should really start doing, like using the mouth to lung more often.
Yeah.
I only use it because I'm not really, I don't really enjoy mouth to lung. I do, but I've always been clouds, big
No, I get
clouds.
that. I'm exactly the same till fucking Marc over at Nature Vape got me into the mouth to lungs, and then I thought, you keep trying and you're trying, and then I don't know, with me it clicked. Where so
Yeah,
now at work, I might have a couple of puffs on the direct lung, whatever tank I'm vaping at the time of the day, and then I'll get the mouth to lung out and have a couple of mouth to lungs, just because you get that extra hit, obviously at the back of the throat.
yeah.
I think, like I said, I think if I found the right tobacco flavour, I think now I'd probably vape more mouth to lung than I would direct lung.
Yeah, people go for. I've heard a lot of
Yeah.
people that they switch over. There's um, Eric from Vinyl and Vapor does one called shit. Is it Back Off or Backy Up or something? I'll send it through to you. He's quite new, but everyone's been raving about that tobacco as well.
Yeah, I need to definitely try one because, like I said to you, I keep trying them. Other people have told me to try. I don't know if you've heard of it, an RY4
Yeah,
over from Juice Cabin.
I haven't heard of the Juice Cabin, but
Yeah, so I think
RY4s, you've got Glass, GLAS.
yeah,
They do a tobacco reserve.
I need to be trying
That's
one.
pretty tasty,
Yeah, that's
and
what I
that's
want.
harsh.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the harshness.
Yeah, and I had
You know
that
what I mean?
in 1.5, and even I was like, it was too much for me. But I still vaped the whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Once you brought it, you fucking got it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm
How
stubborn.
long have you been vaping for now?
Just over 4 years.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, see, that's double to what I have. I
Oh, you
think,
think that's bad? If you look at Jedi and KV, we done one of the podcasts with them talking about old school. They're like 12 years.
nah, that's fair play, man. That
So
is, take me out of that. That's
that
fair play. Yeah, question for you now. Honest question. Right. Since you've been vaping, have you ever smoked a cigarette?
3.
Have you?
Yep. What? It's always been at work. The first two was within the first 6 months,
Yeah.
and I had one. I think it was last year. I had a roll up from my Turkish mate. Basically, I run out of all my batteries. I had nothing, and I was like, like if I don't have it on me, I panic.
Yeah.
And my mate was like, I'll just have a fucking roll up. I had 2 puffs. I had a banging headache. I felt sick, and I had to go sit down.
Really,
It
man?
was horrendous. And he's my mate smokes Turkish tobacco, like the loose shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he brings it back in like plastic bags and shit. Because you can get like a kilogram for like 10 quid. He was like, "Oh, I'll just have this." I was like, "Do you know what? Fuck it. I won't go back to it. It'll just tide me over." I felt horrendous.
Oh, man.
Would never go back to it. I sat on a curb. I felt myself going green. It was horrendous. I don't know how I ever smoked so much for so long.
Yeah, it's mad shit, isn't it? See, when I quit, I got obviously it was a spur of the moment fucking thing. We were on holiday over in Great Yarmouth. You've got to have heard of that. Come on.
Yeah, I've heard a great
Good old
Yarmouth.
Yarmouth, man. We were down there, and it was a spur of the moment thing. And I thought, see the vape shop. I thought, sod it, I'm vaping. Went in. I think I paid something like about 60 quid for this little fucking kit thing.
Yeah.
And back then, it was something Americano, Lambert Butler. That was it, Americano, Lambert Butler. That was vaping. But what I tended to find with me is when I got up in the morning, I'd smoke a fag.
Yeah.
One or two, and then I'd vape for the rest of the day. Then get up in the following morning, fag. And then what I tended to do over time, over a couple of weeks, is the fags died off. And then I was vaping this fucking pen.
Yeah.
And the pen weren't fucking doing anything. And then I had to get on direct lung. Do you know what I mean? And then it just went from there.
See, my mum and dad don't smoke. My sister, she still smokes. So I ended up starting smoking when I was really young, and my mum and dad was like, start vaping, and I was like, man, I can't be asked. And then my doctor was like, start vaping, and I was like, and it literally was only because we was, obviously I said before, we was in America, and I was like, do you know what, fuck it. If it stops the aggro and it stops the moaning, I'll get it. And I just fell in love with it.
You can't. The only thing is though, it can get expensive.
Well, my first setup was over $300.
What's that in the English?
$250.
Really? What, quid?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
I got fucked massively. I went to, because my mum's family live in Missouri, out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And literally, I just googled nearest vape shop, and it was like an hour and a half drive. And it was called KC Vapes. It was called. So we drove to this little tiny shop, and I was like, I just need a device, and I got a Smock TFV, something or other, and a Jabo Wismec. 3 batteries and a litre of liquid. And I was like, that ain't going to be too much. Like $300 was like, that's everything I have. I was like, fuck it, I'll have it. And to be honest, it was probably the best amount of money I've ever spent.
Yeah, well, that's where you look at it. Yeah, you don't smoke fucking cigarettes anymore, so you got to fucking say fair
Glass
play.
dripper bottles.
What? Oh, with the fingers.
The pipettes, yeah.
Pipettes.
Horrendous.
I don't think they do them anymore, do they?
Some companies still do them. Like Naked 100 still do dripper bottles. Have you ever tried theirs?
No, I've not, no.
They do a liquid called Lava Flow, which is like pineapple, all that jazz, all in one concoction. That's quite nice, but they're fucking ridiculously expensive. I don't think T-Priv, I think that's what it was. But I don't know if they still sell them in the UK. But they had a whole line that was like pineapple kiwis and stuff like that.
Shit, man.
But they still do dripper bottles. It's weird seeing them still after all these years.
I was going to say it'd be a ball like dripping them on a dripper, wouldn't it?
But then it gets to the bit at the bottom, and the pipette don't fit down there. So you think, I'll pour it. So you pour it, and then you just flood the deck.
Yeah, pisses out everywhere. I can fucking imagine it. Pisses out everywhere.
See, I'm a tight-fisted bastard. When I get to the end of these bottles, I take the lids off, and I sit there, and I drip.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that. Gotta admit, I've fucking done that.
I do it to all my bottles. I get every last little bit, and then I sit them upside down, just so it's overnight till everything drops down.
Fucking hell, man.
No, see, someone's missing something here. So if you're in chat and you do a bit of DIY, this is what I think people should do. See, that's flat.
Yeah.
It should be at an angle. It's because when the liquid sits around there, it don't go down the hole. So it should be a funnel. So everything funnels to the tip.
Yeah, man. I've never known that.
It fucking really annoys me.
No, I've never known that.
Because you wait till you get to the end and you're trying to get it out and it all sits around the edge.
Yeah, I've always
goes to the tip.
Shit, I've never known that. Ever.
Yeah, now you know it, you'll see it and it will really piss you off. Because it really annoys me. So someone needs to create something that it sort of tapers up to the tip. The nipple, not the tip. And so everything will flow down. But yeah, what's that? Dripper bottles are not legal in the US anymore. They've gone up the shit. I don't know what they're doing to them lot over there. It's horrendous.
Yeah, it's all fucked up in it at the minute over there.
Yeah, we're the only ones that stand up for them. Stand up for vaping.
This is what I mean. Well, over here, we're all for it. In the UK, we're all for vaping, anyway.
Well, there's all that MSA money and shit, isn't it, over there?
What you got to remember with all America and everything like that, the amount of fucking tax and everything they make off fucking baccy, off cigarettes, they make billions, don't they?
Oh, massive amounts of money.
Mate, they don't want no one vaping. They don't want it.
Have you seen the Marvel comic that they've done with tobacco-free kids?
I've not known.
Mate, it is so funny because they've done like a comic that like vaping is evil, and if you vape, you get green glowing eyes. And you turn into this big monster. No, there's like 6 chapters. If you look it on YouTube, it's a Marvel thing. It is horrendous.
Yeah, that's bollocks, mate. That's fucking bollocks. All because they're losing money. That's all. It's all of it over money, man.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no money in healthy people.
It's fucking this bullshit though. Vaping saves lives and everything. It's proven fact. It's proven fucking fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like bollocks. Like fucking bollocks.
Not to rag on the Americans too much, but we was on. I can't even remember what show we was on, and we was talking about because we found out the wife's pregnant, so we ended up going for talking about all that, and I think it was Jay. It was like 20 grand to have a baby.
How much?
20 grand.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I was like, fuck that. I wouldn't even be able to afford for my wife to give birth.
Fucking hell, man.
I'd have to get a fucking loan. Yeah.
Shit.
It is ridiculous how expensive. So everything's money out there. It's sad times.
It's bollocks, mate, isn't it? That's fucking bollocks.
It's like you've got 4 kids.
Yeah.
So that's close to probably nearly 100 grand you'd have had to have spent just for your wife to have the 4 kids.
That's like a fucking bollocks, that is.
And that's only if they're healthy. I think because her daughter's got autism, she's 20 now. She says she paid, it nearly cost nearly £1 million for tests and all stuff like that just to have a baby.
Your normal everyday person ain't got that sort of money.
No.
You haven't. And I take it, most Americans, obviously, you take, like you said, you take loans out and everything, you get into debt. Yeah. Life debt from it all. It's bollocks, that shit is. Do you know what I mean? That is bollocks.
Like my aunt, she got breast cancer on her 50th birthday, and she lives in Missouri. She died within a year, and I think she died with 60 grand's worth of medical bills.
Of debt?
Yeah.
And I bet you that's passed on to somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know how it all works out, but obviously it's going to have to be paid somewhere.
So they'll run down through the relatives, I would have thought, and try and get it out that way.
Sorry, you got to sell the house just to pay for your bills.
That sort of stuff is. What time are we on?
Oh shit, we've been going for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh shit!
Bloody hell! Right, have we got anything left to do? Right, what have you got? Any reviews coming up soon?
We've got reviews on the channel already, mate. We've got a couple.
Oh, you got any in the pipeline?
Like I said earlier, I've got a couple of juices. They are, as far as I'm aware, and me being honest, they are very decent juices. They're TVP's range. I've got 2 of them up out of the 3. They're probably the hottest juice at the minute in the UK. And as you can see behind me, it's TVP's juice. They've got a couple of reviews, Kill 'em Berry and Shake 'em Up, already over the channel, up and live. I've just put up the other day the Crown 5 kit, dual 18650. This week, obviously, pre-recorded, ready to edit, is the How Vape Destiny single coil RTA. That will I'll put that up for probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'm a spur of the moment guy. So it's probably going to be a mouth to long tank, and that is the Amodus Annie V2. So I'll probably put that up. Okay. So keep your eyes peeled, get subscribing. You know, I'm all right. I'm pretty good. You know,
he's good. Go check him out.
I've been going 6 months, something like that. So I'm getting there. Like I said earlier, my juice reviews, as far as I'm aware, I'm sure I'm the only person in the UK anyway that does them the way I do them. They're different. rather than just being boring and say, "Hey, we've got strawberries, we've got a bit of lavender floating in from the back here." You know, do a little bit different. So yeah, that's it. You, what you got coming up?
Just more coils. I'm still trying to work on a new mouth to lung range.
Yeah,
Mouth to lung aliens are fucking horrendous to make.
yeah, I can fucking imagine.
So I'm still trying to work on that. My mouth to lung stagger fuse collapsings are going live as of Tuesday. They'll be going on the website. I know Chris has already bagged a pair before they've gone live, but I'm happy with that. So just hit me up if you want them before I put them on the website. But they're an absolute ball ache to make, especially with the 40 gauge wrap wire.
Yeah,
Fucking my eyesight's shit anyway, and trying to look at 40 gauge is horrendous.
tiny, and
It's like hair.
I can imagine, mate. I can do that shit.
See, I'm actually going to invest in one of those. You know, the old
The
jugglers.
Jura's magnifying glass.
Yeah, I need something like that.
Mate, hit it up on eBay. Get on eBay. Get yourself one couple of quid.
You know that is probably what's going to happen.
Honestly,
because I end up like, and I have to get the Wi-Fi. But does that look alright? Because I can't fucking see it. So we're both there trying to look. So it's taken me a while to do them. So I'm at the stage now where I'm trying to get a bit of a backstock. Because I get to a point where I get good amount of backstock, and then I end up selling them all, and I'm like, fuck, I've got nothing. So I end up making to order. So I'm just trying to juggle everything at the moment, but it's still going strong. So keep hitting me up. www.thecloudcarteluk.com. There's merch in there, and as of Tuesday, there will be weekend bullshit t-shirts and hoodies, male and females. We'll get a couple of mugs up there.
Lovely jubbly.
We'll do a bit of everything. So if you go into the website and hit on merch, it'll be down the bottom. But as of Tuesday, Jackson, do you want to give all your social media handles and all that lot? Throw it out there.
Obviously, the only one I mainly use is obviously YouTube. If you want to follow me or anything like that, catch up on any reviews, it's Jackson Vape Reviews. Bang that in on YouTube and I'll come up, obviously, Jackson Vape Reviews. Instagram, I do dabble in Instagram, as you know, and that is Jackson Vape Reviews again. Twitter, mate, it's Jackson Vape Reviews, but Twitter, I don't know, it's pretty shit, to be fair with you.
I don't use it. I've got one. I don't know how to use it.
I don't know. I'm on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm on it, but I don't. It's a bit backward to me. I really think it's a bit backward, and I think the place to be is obviously YouTube for reviewing anyway, and Instagram. Yeah. I think it's both of them. So you can just hit me up there, Jackson Vape Reviews. Just type it in, and I'll pop up somewhere or another. And just to let you know, if you do click on my channel, I have got the Cloud Cartel's coils reviewed. So if you want to check me reviewing, obviously, Adam's coils out, scroll down and you will find that video, the Cloud Cartel coils. I think it comes under show and tell. So that's on there as well.
That was my first ever review.
Yeah.
With my coils. Yeah, mate, that gave me severe twitchy bum when that popped up.
Mate, you should have been me doing the fucking review.
I said to the wife, I was like, shit, the review's gone up. So we both sat on the sofa with a big TV and had it on, and literally my arse was doing that continuously.
Really?
I was horrendous. I hate stuff like that. When I send coils out, even to this day, I still have a twitchy bum. Like, shit, what if they don't like it?
No, mate, the banging coils. The only thing, obviously, when I review stuff, I try and watch it back myself.
Yeah.
Then, mate, I sound like this really deep voice.
I don't watch anything that I've put up.
Yeah, I hate it. I thought, fuck this. No, we're going with it. We're cutting it here. We're cutting it here, and sticking it up. But I think it turned out all right. To be fair with you,
it was fucking banging. I was well happy. The missus was happy.
I'm not one of them people. I'll be honest. I'm not one of them people. If I get stuff sent, I'm not going to say it's good if it's not good. And it's simple like that. And like what a lot of people think, oh, but this person sent you this, that, and this person sent this, that. With the first set of coils and with what I reviewed, I paid for. So I gave
you was the first person to ever buy coils from me. Yeah. It was you, and then in chat, Chris Doyle was number 2.
Yeah, this is it. So it was my
He orders so many coils for me. So he's and it's Chris's birthday on Monday. So happy birthday for Monday, mate.
Happy birthday, Chris.
But,
Get vaping on them coils, buddy.
yeah.
And I think he's got a mouth. I remember him yesterday putting. I think he's got the Ed Zachary V2 mouth to lung tank. So he needs to get hold of some mouth to lung coils off you.
He's already got. Well, they're getting. I was going to ship them out today, but fucking my day's been so mental. I was meant to get back early, and it just all went to shit. So they're going out first thing.
The only one thing I will point out though to Chris, when he puts a mouth to lung coil in, like I said to him with the Ed Zachary and the way the coil comes, he's going to have to add a wrap or take a wrap off. Is if like I said to you, Adam, is if you're mouth to lung wise, if you used to say smoking it, well, vaping, not smoking, it's vaping at 20 watts, yours ramp up that fucking quick. You need fucking half the wattage. No, you do, man. Fucking hell. I put it in. I think I put it in. I can't remember what fucking tank I put it in now, but it was one of them. I think it was the Trio, to be fair with you. And I put 20 watts on. Fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to knock 50 watts down a bit because they hit hard and they go quick. They hit ramp up fucking so.
That's why I whacked Camphor in the middle.
Yeah.
Because rapid doing it just pure nichrome, it wasn't any good for what it was. So that's why I whacked Camphor in it, and I enjoyed them when I first started using them. That's why I sent you a pair. I was like, look, just try them.
Yeah.
So
No, I was impressed. Very impressed with them. You know that. I was very impressed. It's just at the start, because I didn't expect them to ramp up that quick.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it took me a bit to click on. They're ramping up a bit too quick, so it's my fault. Bring the watts down, and bam, bam, not a problem at all. So a lovely jubbly.
Good. So, is there any person you want to shout out? Anything you want to say to people before we go?
I'd just like to say, while I'm on here, I don't know if he's still in chat. I'd like to say a massive thanks to Mike, MF Vape. Please go check him out. Cracking UK reviewer. You know, someone like me, he got in touch with myself and he sent me out a lot of stuff to review. So massive thanks to Mike, MF Vape. Also, I'd like to shout out Nature Vape, Marc over at Nature Vape. I'm on a show with him in the UK on Nature Vape's channel on a Tuesday at 8:30 every Tuesday UK time. You know, I've had many things off Marc, and I got the whole of the TVP range sent out. So massive thanks to him. And also, he has his own website. You know, mods, coils, bit of everything. Very decent bloke. You know, that's about it, mate. Apart from them two, job is a good one.
Yeah. I'll say thank you to Shake and Bake Media, Andy Ramella, for doing the cracking thumbnail.
Yeah, very good indeed.
And he does the Coil codename Wired intro as well, and he does so much work for loads of vape people. Go check him out and look at his photoshopping. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. No, the thumbnail. We'll point out the thumbnail. Banger. It is banging.
All I said to him is just imagine going down a pub having a beer. That's literally all it is. We're just sitting there chatting shit for a bit. And he's fucking nailed it.
Very, very simple, very bright, and bump in your face.
Yeah. So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So thanks, Anthony Ramella, and thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Duchess, for coming and showing support. Thank you, Chris Doyle. Thank you,
everyone.
Jedi. Thank you, everybody, for stopping up. This is going to be a regular every 2-week job. So we will be moving over to Jackson's channel. I'm gonna give him a bit of a lesson, so he'll be doing better than me.
Yeah, mate. Mate, I can't keep up with chat like that. I keep up with put on my channel.
We'll keep you up to date on where everything is going to be. Oh, and also before I forget, if any of you guys are looking for build rigs, swivels, drills. They do mods, they do coils. Head over to classicclouds.co.uk. You can use the code, it is a long one, the Cloud Cartel UK 10 to get 10% off any of their stuff. And they're cracking, all custom made 3D printed. Also, if you want coils, use Jackson Rocks, capital J, capital R. That'll get you 10% off the coils. Use that in the promo code on the order form. I think that's it. Anything else?
Just a massive thanks to obviously the first show. And I'll be honest with you, I've been a little bit nervous. To be fair, I
Hey,
will.
you're
A bit
fine.
nervous, you know. But massive thanks to everybody that's come in chat. Massive, massive thanks. Obviously, I can't. I'm a man, so I can't at this moment in time. I can't do two things at once. I can't read chat and look at the screen. So I'll get there. I'll get there in the end. So
Okay.
massive.
I've got another thing. My mind's like a sieve. As Duchess remind me, it's next Sunday at 8:30 p.m. It's Codename Wired on this channel. Come back at midnight UK time if you can stay awake till then for a live special of Across the Pond podcast about mental health awareness and lupus awareness. So please stick around and we'll have some serious chat. So apart from that, thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
I know you're a busy man.
I am, mate. Yeah, I've got 4 fucking kids. I'm busy, man.
Mate, I've got one on the way and I'm already knackered.
Mate, you wait, life changes, mate. Trust me. Trust me.
But thank you for coming and keep an eye on our Instagrams and all that lot, and we'll put up for the next one.